people threatening our lives, leaking addresses out there, putting crazy pictures that
Nobody's linked her address. Shut the fuck.
The WNBA is once again at the center of a heated controversy. One hard foul, one post-game interview, and now millions of basketball fans are asking the same question. Did the league do enough to protect its biggest star? Following the physical play involving Caitlin Clark and Alyssa Thomas, emotions exploded across social media. Fans, analysts, and former players began debating whether the incident crossed the line between aggressive basketball and unnecessary contact. Then another name entered the conversation: Sophie Cunningham. Rumors spread online claiming she was furious over the incident and had strong words for Alyssa Thomas. But how much of that is actually true? Today, we're separating verified facts from internet speculation while examining why this controversy has become one of the biggest stories of the WNBA season. Stay with us until the end, because some of the official comments have only added more fuel to an already intense debate.
Why would I know? I mean, I'm asking a question. So, guys, I keep telling you guys, you don't hate the media enough. Sophie Cunningham just kept it real about the Phoenix Mercury organization. Wow. People that work for the Mercury, Grant Young posted this. I'm going to give him a shout out. Blind squirrel finds nut. People inside the Mercury organization can't stand this team. Rude, unprofessional, not friendly.
The controversy began during a highly physical matchup involving the Indiana Fever. During one sequence, Alyssa Thomas made contact with Caitlin Clark while defending the play. Officials reviewed the incident, and it quickly became one of the most discussed moments of the game. Some viewers believed it was simply a hard basketball play. Others argued that the contact deserved stronger punishment. As replay clips spread across social media, debate intensified. Every angle was analyzed. Every frame was slowed down. Within hours, the play had become headline news across the basketball world. For many fans, this wasn't just about one foul. It reopened an ongoing discussion about whether Caitlin Clark receives enough protection from officials as one of the league's most high-profile players.
What means so much to me, quote, just the whole narrative that's being painted out there. It's unfortunate that it's come to this over basketball.
I'm crazy. The playing the game, being suspended, just the whole narrative that's being painted out there. It's unfortunate that it's come to this over basketball. A lot of us, myself included, didn't even know the play took place until after, the game. And, now we're being painted as thugs and there's death threats out on us. So it's really unacceptable. It's something that needs to change in this league. And I'm just really tired.
You are a thug, Alyssa Thomas. You're a thug. You're a dirty player. You're a nasty individual. You put a fist in Caitlin Clark's throat and a knee in her groin, and you're going to act like, oh, I didn't even know that took place. I didn't even know that happened, as I'm diving onto her and using my fist as an arm cushion to get up. Oh, I didn't even know that happened. Oh my gosh. The narrative.
As the debate continued, Sophie Cunningham's name started appearing across social media. Posts and videos claimed she had strongly criticized Alyssa Thomas following the incident. Those reports quickly gained millions of views. At the same time, basketball analysts reminded fans that not every viral story is backed by official evidence. Whether or not every online claim proves accurate, one thing is undeniable. The controversy has reignited serious questions about player safety, officiating consistency, and how the WNBA handles physical play involving its biggest stars. And the story was far from over, because the official post-game comments would soon add another dramatic chapter to an already emotional debate. If fans expected the controversy to end when the final buzzer sounded, they were mistaken. The post-game press conference quickly became another major talking point. Alyssa Thomas addressed the incident publicly, saying she never intended to injure Caitlin Clark and expressing frustration over the way the situation had escalated online. She also spoke about the personal attacks and threats that players had received after the game, saying the conversation had gone far beyond basketball. Those comments immediately divided the basketball community. Some believed she deserved the opportunity to explain her side of the story. Others argued that the focus should remain on player safety rather than public perception. This wasn't simply about one controversial play. For many fans, it represented a pattern they believe has followed Caitlin Clark since entering the league. Every hard foul, every heated exchange, and every controversial whistle has fueled a larger debate over whether star players receive enough protection while still allowing the game to remain physical. Supporters argue that Clark's popularity has made her an obvious target for extra attention on the court. Others insist the intense defense is simply part of competing against one of the league's biggest offensive threats. Whatever side fans support, the discussion has become impossible to ignore. As the debate intensified, Sophie Cunningham's name began trending alongside the controversy. Across social media, users shared countless posts claiming she had reacted strongly to the incident. Some videos presented dramatic stories about private confrontations and emotional exchanges behind the scenes. However, many of those claims were never supported by official evidence or confirmed reporting. Even so, the speculation reflected just how emotionally invested fans had become. The conversation was no longer focused on a single foul. It had grown into a wider discussion about respect, physicality, and the future image of the WNBA. With millions of people discussing the incident online, attention quickly shifted toward the league itself. Questions began pouring in. Should officials have handled the play differently? Are current disciplinary standards consistent from game to game? And what message does the league want to send about balancing physical competition with player safety? These are difficult questions with no easy answers. But one thing is certain, every controversial moment involving Caitlin Clark now generates national headlines, placing even greater pressure on players, coaches, officials, and league executives. And as the conversation continued to grow, another wave of reactions from analysts and former players would push the debate even further. What makes this story so compelling isn't just the foul itself, it's everything that happened after it. Within hours, the incident had transformed from an on-court collision into one of the most talked about topics in professional basketball. Every replay was analyzed frame by frame. Every public comment was dissected by fans, former players, and television analysts. Social media became flooded with competing opinions, with some insisting the contact reflected the physical nature of elite basketball, while others argued that the league must do more to protect its biggest stars. At the same time, rumors and speculations spread rapidly online, drawing Sophie Cunningham's name into the conversation and adding even more emotion to an already heated debate. Although many of those viral claims remain unverified, they demonstrate how quickly a single moment can dominate the news cycle in today's sports world. Meanwhile, the spotlight continued to shine on Caitlin Clark, whose presence has attracted record-breaking television ratings, sold-out arenas, and unprecedented attention to the WNBA. That increased visibility also means every controversial play is examined under a microscope, creating enormous pressure on players, officials, and league executives alike. Whether fans believe the contact crossed the line or see it as part of a physical game, one thing is impossible to deny. This controversy has become much bigger than one possession, one player, or one game. It has sparked a league-wide conversation about officiating, player safety, competitive intensity, and the future direction of women's basketball. And as more interviews, analysis, and official statements continue to emerge, the debate shows no signs of slowing down. As the dust begins to settle, the biggest question is no longer about what happened during that single play. It's about what happens next. Every decision made by the league from this point forward will be closely watched by fans, players, coaches, and media outlets across the country. If similar incidents continue to dominate headlines, the pressure on officials to enforce greater consistency will only increase. At the same time, players are expected to compete with passion and intensity, making the challenge of balancing physical basketball with player safety more important than ever. Caitlin Clark's arrival has brought unprecedented attention to the WNBA, with record television audiences, sold-out arenas, and millions of new fans following the league every week. That level of visibility means every controversial moment is instantly magnified, turning routine post-game discussions into national conversations. Meanwhile, Alyssa Thomas remains one of the league's fiercest competitors, while Sophie Cunningham continues to be viewed by many fans as a player who never hesitates to stand up for her teammates. Whether people agree or disagree with the opinions circulating online, there is no denying that emotions remain incredibly high. The coming weeks will likely bring more interviews, more analysis, and more debate as everyone searches for answers. One thing is certain: this story has evolved into something much larger than a single game. It has become a defining conversation about competition, accountability, player safety, and the future image of the WNBA. And until the next chapter unfolds on the court, basketball fans everywhere will continue watching closely to see how the league, its players, and its officials respond under the brightest spotlight the sport has ever experienced.